Welcome, it's King Lizzard on Xbox One with Payday 2 CRIMEWAVE Edition heist action. And we're at the Tasteful, which of course means we are at the heist for the nightclub. Now, this bouncer guy seems to
I don't know who you are.
Instantly kick things off here.
Look for the office
I'm not sure what's happening because there's only two of us in here and everything is going absolutely crazy. This guard basically is kicked off, so we've had to kill the bodyguard there. So now we're on a pretty hot mission here. Everything's gone crazy. We're at the beginning of the level, so it's going to be a mad rush now to get some of these till cash points opened and stuff, and also get ourselves to the safe areas. Now the level has actually changed from the 360 version. I don't remember the changes being in the updated 360 version of the nightclub, so I'm pretty certain this is a Xbox One specific change, and that's you get free rooms now sometimes to actually drill into or break into in order to access safes. Only 2 of them will contain safes, depending obviously on the difficulty. In this case we're playing nightclub on very hard, which is going to be quite brutal as there's only 2 of us, but we're generally quite good at getting things done in and out, so hopefully we can kind of get this done in probably 10 to 15 minutes, I'm guessing, thereabouts, but we'll see. Depends on obviously what punishment happens during the course of the heist. So my colleague's on the primary back there. Now what you do want to do before you go into this mission is, under the assets, set up the loot drop, because when the room my colleague is in, what used to be the main office from the original Xbox 360 version of nightclub, is where that loot drop window is, and you can just chuck bags out the window, which will save you being slowed down on your exit from the nightclub. Now your escape points are back beyond here, so we see this area's on fire. Further through the back of here there is a little car park, so sometimes you get an escape out there, other times you'll get an escape either left or right at the front of the street. So it is, totally dependent, so it is a matter of waiting around to see what happens. So obviously there's nothing worse than thinking, okay, generally it's across the street, let's walk all the bags over, or walk across the street, and then realise it's actually back in the nightclub in the car park, which obviously is a hell of a lot easier to access. So you do kind of wait around and see what happens first. If it's on the, obviously if it's out back in the car park, then that's great. It's not ever particularly hard to get out there. The biggest issue you'll have is getting through some of the enemy if they've kind of crowded the rooms. We've been flashbanged here, I can't see what the hell is going on. Oh, shit. But if you're going out, or you need to go out to the left front, then go through the window behind the tellers, because that's actually a better way of getting out. You'll take less damage there, and then use the cars and stuff for cover as you run across the street. You don't have to spend money on loot drop if you don't want to. I just find it, for the cost of the loot drop, it's nothing. It's just easier exit. You don't have to worry about ferrying 3 or 4 bags across the street with gunfire and stuff. Okay, so my technician's still pretty low. I can upgrade the drill to 15% efficiency. What I can't do is place charges or anything yet. That one's nearly done. So we've got 2 doors in here we're working, plus the door upstairs aren't working. A quick scout round, see if there's any packages about. Tie that guy up, make him a hostage, just in case we need him. If you've not played Payday 2 before, basically if you get downed and you're not picked up in a, I think it's, joking, talking to the devil, and it's happened to me.
This is a cloaker, my nemesis in the game. I hate these guys. They come out of nowhere. You'll hear this noise and then you'll be kicked to the floor and beaten shitless. My colleague has thankfully terminated him. But so far I've met so many of these things and I've never actually managed to kill them even with a shotgun blast at point blank zero in the head. And it seems to take a lot to take down those bloody things. So, as you can see, when they do take you down, when you get up, you're going to be down to a third of your health. Yeah, that's a big piece of damage payment. So what I like to call a bullshit character in this game, because every game has a bullshit character that will pretty much kick your ass, and no matter what you do to it, it doesn't seem to make a difference. And the cloaker is that character, so he's your nemesis in this game. I'm upgrading this drill up here. And it's so much easier if you've got a technician with charges, because obviously you can blow one safe, and your other colleague can be drilling, and whilst he's drilling, you know, once your safe is blown, you empty all your bags, take them over to the loot drop. So always blow the safe that is not in the loot drop section, because you're going to have to ferry bags across to the loot drop, and it makes more sense to ferry them to the loot drop than vice versa.
Guys, you need to get that safe open.
Taser, eliminate.
Pretty heavy here at the moment at the top of this cellar. For those guys, grenades to play with. Yep, that cleared them out a bit. The grenades won't always kill, especially at the hard levels. A lot of the time they get up and they haven't got a helmet and stuff like that, these police. But what we're going to get in this level, and what you've already seen, is kind of those heavier police units with the green clothing. We'll definitely get tasers. We'll get rhinos if we hang around too long, for sure. Although they'll be quite late into the level, I'm pretty certain. The majority of our enemy is going to be the blue armoured police and the green armoured police. We will of course get snipers. You always get snipers in this level, and they always aim at you through the loot drop window. So just make sure whoever's in there is kind of aware of that and kind of stays away from the windows. Okay, so up we go. This is what I call the loot drop window. So the loot drop window is right next to me. So in this case I'm upgrading this drill as well.
Let's keep it moving.
So 15% efficiency. What I have found, this efficiency seems to make the drill fail more often. That's what I'm seeing in general. And obviously the problem about it is you have to keep going back to the drill a little bit more frequently than you would normally if it's not upgraded. I'm sort of half wondering whether it's, what's the word, a useful item or not yet. Maybe when I get the 30% it'll be a bit better, but at the moment 15%, I noticed straight away that, you know, when I was upgrading drills they were breaking down really quickly afterwards, sometimes immediately afterwards. This one's ticking away nicely at the moment. Okay. Now in this room, the sofas to the left in front of me there, sometimes you do get a wad of $1,000 under the sofa. You do get wads of money on the table, which my colleague will have already cleared this table here.
Guys, you need to get that safe open.
And also at the bottom of these stairs in front of me, as you walk in on the right side, sometimes there's a wad of 1,000 notes at the bottom of the stairs as well. It depends on the loadout. The great thing about this game is obviously when it loads these levels, they're never identical. Obviously, well, I say never identical, they differ in some way. Obviously you will get levels where things are in the same place and stuff, but I'll be honest, the levels rarely play out the same when you're in the level. You know, you might have an objective that proceeds quietly and it turns to crap for one reason or another. You know, you can have silly little mishaps that can cause issues and create problems and stuff.
And that's what I like about the game, you know, the levels constantly changing as you go and you play them, because you can never expect the same experience or the same outcome, or the same playthrough, if you like. Similar to, not quite as advanced, but similar to Warframe. I mean, obviously Warframe is a lot more advanced because that has a random level generator that it puts together levels as you play, which is quite cool. But this is something similar, obviously not too drastically changed. Things like rooms and, you know, different places, numbers of rooms and police units get pretty heavy on us here. We've got the suit going down. Nice headshot. And you will get lots of police absoling through these windows, because the longer you're in here, the more police are going to come down each time. They also drop in for a skylight above this office, and you'll get snipers across the way there in those buildings. Obviously at the higher levels. Checking what my colleague is quickly. So we're waiting for the van now. Now that we've got enough loot to meet the objective, the van is on its way. So it's always a matter of getting enough to complete the objective before the van will turn up. So check that first bag in there. You see the loot secured. Just chuck it basically towards that suitcase icon.
Sniper killed!
Excellent. Take that sniper out, they're a big threat. We don't have much in the way of life, so I definitely don't want to be getting hit at this point. Things kicking off everywhere from my colleague.
Escape van will be in an alley nearby.
Police down here.
Here's the medipack. Shoot and scoop!
Okay. Get some help. I'm ready for the exit, which will be pretty soon. He took some damage. Flashbanged. Shit, cannot see a thing. Not good. I quite like the effect of this. I mean, obviously, it can result in you being down pretty quick, but I quite like, you know, what they do there. You don't get much of a warning that they're throwing a flashbang, though. You pretty much just get blinded. Then you'll realise what's happened. And then when you come out of it, your kind of view's a bit kind of blurred and shaky and distorted. Which is kind of cool. Clearing house, so we'll get out front.
They're retreating!
No one wants to move! That was well handled. We don't have long until the next assault, folks.
Why are we just standing here?
Now, as I said, this is on very hard, so we'll get better XP, slightly better payout than we would on the lower level. So not much in the way of stuff that we've had to steal and you know, put into that van. So now it's just a matter of getting across the street. Trying to do a little bit of crowd control here, keep these guys off my colleague's back, and there we go. That is mission over. Colleague's doing a quick search for gauge packages there, just to make sure we don't miss anything. So I'll thank you all for watching Nightclub on Xbox One with Payday 2 CRIMEWAVE Edition. I'll be back with plenty more Payday 2. Very shortly. I've also got a whole ton of other gaming action to stick on the channel, which I'll be doing as well. Plenty more new The Last of Us level, at least another 3 minimum, plus I've got about probably another 10 in the works, parts to add up. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. Please remember to rate, and remember, if you're not a subscriber, don't be shy, click that sub button. Take care and keep watching.